The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning. All right, tablet and pen time. If you don't know me, my name's Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Kind of like Reynolds Rap. You know what's really weird? All right, they gave me the nickname of the Godfather of Credit when I was on KNX Radio. Been advertising there about 39 years now. Actually, it's 49. Where does time go when it flies by? Oh, well, we gotta have fun, right? That's the ultimate goal. Now, this is live. That means you get to play with me and I get to play with you. Isn't that fun? Now let's understand, no pictures, no recording. You got to get it here. It has to be in your memory. You got to understand how to play the game. Unfortunately, what most of you did, sorry, don't take it personally. What did you do? Simple. You literally followed people to start your credit file, and they told you what they thought needed to be done. Sorry, half of it was wrong. And what did you do next? You jacked it up, got stuck, couldn't get any more, backed yourself in a corner. And hurt your family? No! And you can't write out diddly squat. Now, me is simple. Rags to riches. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? You see, when I bought my first Lamborghini, that was exciting. Then I got 10 of them. Then I got 20. No, I didn't get 20. There's 21 in the car collection, but not all the Lamborghinis, because I like Ferraris too. Aston Martins as well. And some Mercedes. We get to play. But again, my sad story, nobody really cares anyway. But the journey, let's understand. See, all of us go through good or bad. We get knocked down 1,000 times, we get to win 10. That's the way it's supposed to be. Me, it started very simple as a young age. I got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me. She threw me away. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Oh, well, she used and abused me too. What am I going to say? Boo-hoo-hoo? Hell no. I wanted out of hell. You know what that's like? See, most of you, hopefully, you got that mommy, the daddy, and all the good stuff. Me, I didn't get anything. So what I had to do? I had to believe in me and God too. So let's draw that diagram there. Come on, let's draw it. Here's a corporation. Here's some divisions. You want to get to millionaire or billionaire? Which would you like? I did them both. We get to play. So let's understand a corporation today. A corporation like Bank of America, they have bankrupt 5,000 locations and got a tax credit. Isn't that fun? But they're at more than $5 million. What I want you to focus is the division process that I invented in 85, 86. And I'll show you exactly how to play the game. You know, Sam's Club, 1,500 locations, they bankrupt. How about Geico? They ran out of the damn state of California last year. They fired everybody. And they bankrupt 38 locations. A Warren Buffett company. And you know what happened to him? You have 11 cities that fall bankruptcy. 11 cities fall bankruptcy and stayed in business in front of you. If you had some more information, you could have learned to play too. Instead, you like bringing the pain home. I think that kind of sucks. So let's write down. You ready? Stop bringing the pain home because you never had to. You forgot we the people. You forgot your constitutional right. So let's understand being a certified CFO. And what are we going to do? We're going to reprogram our brains to millionaire status. That's what we're going to do. I want you to see it and believe it. Now let's understand. We got to look behind that curtain. And you got to stop bringing the pain where? Home. So let's understand. Let's take your personal credit cards. Since I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough when he worked for TRW then Asperian, I want you to understand how to play. You take out your card, so you write down the procedure today. You put a stick in the back of the card. A sticky. We're going to dummy proof this. You write down the limit of the card. You maintain 25% always, never past 29%. This is 100,000. If you did exactly what I told you to do, that's 71,000 of safety. Your problem is you didn't pretend, and you didn't basically one other thing. You didn't plan the problem. So let's understand. You keep doing this crap. Stop it. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe that most of you end up getting bad or shitty credit, had a no shit day, and you brought the pain home to you and your family. It's not acceptable. Do you know these two cards in my hand never affect credit at all? As long as you maintain the payment, your score never fluctuates. So if you have some rules and tools today, you know what you get to do? You get to maintain a 750 the rest of your life. My way, because I think your way sucks. Sorry, it's just the truth. TRW, Thomas Raymond Woodridge, they made bicycle parts. Then they got an information business. Then they sold themselves to a Spirit in 96. See, I'm the one who drew the first one of these. Wow. Ah. You see, it's simple. It's good, fair, or hell no. That's how it works. You're going to have to focus on the rules and tools. Your day of bringing the pain home stops today. All right, you're going to maintain a 750 because I'm going to tell you what to do and pray to God you follow through. Now, we got to teach the kids in school, in high school, these things, because the reality is we don't want them to do what? Make the same stupid mistake you did. Sorry. Get your tablet and pen and let's begin. Now, we're going to look at a corporation today. You have one. Oh, goody for you. You have a corporation. Didn't learn diddly squat. You probably spent thousands of dollars from an idiot attorney, CPA, and a corporate service. Hey, they have no idea how to run a business. All right, they're going to look at a lease or something. No. I learned corporations were free. You see, it's very simple. I got to be a Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell, telling the world she's helping the kids while she's using and abusing me. Corporation's a legal person. You see that right there? Circle that sucker. What does that mean? I learned at 7.5 years old that corporation's a legal person. I heard something in my head. See, I learned to read at 2.5 years old. Or I learned to memorize more than read. I had to teach myself to spell after that. You know what's really weird? You see what it says right there? It may sue or be sued. I forgot to pay attention to that. Same thing with you. If you have a corporation today, you think it protects you. When they sue that, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. Sorry, it's just true. So when I sent away my $10 money order, the Secretary of State of California, $10. Today is $30. You know what happened? Because I went down to the Torrance Library next to the Torrance Police Department. I went to the library and said, man, what does this mean? She was rude. She walked away. She came back 5 minutes later. Here's a mark of yours. Here's a bug. The bug. Every one of you have read books. Every one of you follow like ducks and sheep, sorry to say. You spend thousands on crap that didn't work. And then on top of that, one of your friends and family ripped you off because you allowed that. Simple. I started Helping Hand Industries. I was 9.5 years old. I built over $1 million of credit. No, I didn't build any credit. See what happened back in the 70s and 80s? People got credit cards in the damn mail without applying for credit. We got $100,000. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. Hope called that attorney and Ted Turner that was at that poker game too. Is he a crook? What's wrong with this boy? I'm 9.5. I got $100,000 in the mail. What the hell am I going to do? She thought I was a crook. I explained to Ted Turner, all right, there's 26 ways using SS4. And he go, what? Simple. You know, I got named in the movie Dave. Check it out. But then I screwed up. We all screw up, don't we? At 12.5 years old, when I started the Orange County Blind Center, I used the word Braille. I got named in a lawsuit. I had to master trade names, trademarks, and copyrights too. So the goal right now, never bring the pain home. Can you write that down? You see, the problem with you is you. You got a corporation, oh, goody for you. When they sue it, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. Quack, quack, meh. It's true. You see, you're on the officers list. You're the incorporator. You like being a duck and a sheep? You might want to think about learning about division process that I invented to get to million to billion. It's up to you. Now, if you got an LLC, be careful come January 1st. The Treasury Department's kind of come look for you. You got to pierce your veil because you got an LLC. I don't think you ever need an LLC in the first place until you're in the profit zone. All right, that's $5 million and above. Now, what do we have to do? Put our ducks in a row. Can you imagine these idiots when I was a little boy saying, put your ducks in a row? What does that mean? Well, they came back, a bunch of idiots. I thought all the grown-ups were stupid when I was a little boy. When I grew up, I realized they were stupid. Can you imagine? Your Bank of America's bankrupt 5,000 locations, Chase, Yo's Bank, Sam's Club, all these pieces, because they know how to play and write it all off. While you're going yourself and bringing the damn pain home. You know, that's kind of dumb. But again, me, all right, I got to tell you, I'm honest and I'm blunt. I tell it like it is. If you follow stupid, all right, you did stupid. You're not stupid, but you did stupid. You got that? Would you like to be a corporate millionaire? Then you have to do it my way, because your way sucks. We get to play. That's why I'm the godfather of credit, by the way. Simple. I got a couple problems. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. In this sixth grade, they told us retarded. I got an IQ of 203, a total recall. And I am rhyming all the time. Oh, well, guess what? We get to play because my way works. So I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. Is that okay if you can learn to never bring the damn pain home? Simple. Now, when you have everything, what do? I brought in $2.6 billion of corporate structure. My first million is 14 and a half. Well, I invented car finding, all kinds of goodies. When you got everything you want, from mansions and helicopters and all the goodies, what do you do next? Hell, I was bored. Bored. Simple. I like goodies. Do you like goodies? I didn't like eating out of a trash can when I was 3, and I didn't like being used and abused. I thought it sucked. But you know what's really weird? When I was bored, I decided to help people. Would you like me to help you? My wife calls this my hobby. Well, I was bored. What am I supposed to do? I have everything I want. We get to play my way. Now, here's the problem with you. You don't have a damn list. You know what you did today? You got the same damn time you had today as yesterday. You're going through the same rerun, going through the motions. You need to change. Sorry. Tomorrow morning, you're up an hour earlier. Set the time now. You're going to have a checklist. You see, if you don't have a checklist like you have a groceries list, how are you going to get to the next step? Sit and watch people going yourself? It's time to get off your ass and understand your goal list is an index of a book. You need a daily list, a weekly list, and we're going to work on some projects. I like making millionaires and billionaires. You want to play? You let me know. I got this foolproof program. You can't screw it up unless you don't follow through. I mean, when Dr. Lucky and I did the hospital Fiji Islands, Arnold got on the board. You've heard of Arnold, right? How about Steve from basically Gold's Gym, Superman? All right, he says I motivate and kick ass. I got him $1 million in 9 months. Is that okay? It's kind of fun, but he listened to what I told him to do. Oh, college professor, Bio University. And Glenn lived in his car for 3 years, feeling sorry for himself. Nobody cares. It sounds a little bit French. No, stop this, Glenn. Get your off your assets. You get to the workshops. I gave him a Race 360. He's on one of my TV shows too. Isn't that fun? Oh, Giovanni, he worked for Pixar. He came up with the first black cartoon in the world. Simple, and I got him $1.6 million. Little Karen delivered pizza at the boot camp. I said, stick around. I'll teach you how to do properties in a corporation. I was bored. She was a project. You see, when I get bored, I need something to do. I got her $1.2 million in 9 months. Is that okay? But then we got to help people coming out of prison. They need a second chance, like Free Red, Icky Ross. Here's gold and platinum cards. I got his wife a chase card too. We'll get to play. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. Well, that sucks. Within 6 months, I rebuilt his life. I got him brand new dump trucks. Is that okay? I rebuild your life too? If I do it for Thomas, I can probably do it for you. Now, here's your biggest problem, your biggest mistake, because you don't understand how to play. We have to look at the SS5 form. You see, you did that with 14 to 16. You don't even know what it is. Oh, mommy did it in 71 after Nixon took the gold standard out. Did you know the SS5 equals SSN in a 1040 tax return? And you get 1. It's a lonely number. We, the people. You know it's called tax, and probate when you're dead. They want to reach in the grave and take that too. And the time of death at the hospital, did you know that's for the state and federal government so people don't move your stuff around when you're dead? Because I want to make sure you don't do that. All right, you see the SS4. You know what your problem is? You. You're your biggest damn problem. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity, man or woman. And you're not stupid, but you didn't learn to play because you didn't look behind the damn curtain. Whose fault is that? You see line 1 there? Legal name of entity or individual person. Let's put your name there. Did you know if you learn how to play my way, put your hand like this. Put them both. Come on, let's do this. Come on, have some fun. The SSN, tax, 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 probably when you're dead, you get the leftover. Live on the leftover. That sucks. The rich and famous people look at the SS4, no taxes due to your profitable. Isn't that fun? But you got to learn to play. Your problem is your way sucks. We're going to play my way. And now, if you're a crook, then you don't file tax returns. Just go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. Can you believe Wesley? He literally is one of the top paid action guys out there and doing great. But he listened to his stupid attorneys and CPAs in Beverly Hills, California, and went to prison for 3 friggin' years and fined $5 million being stupid. And, you know, he ruined his career. So guess what? If you're a crook, go to prison too. But if you learn to play by the IRS's rules, you learn IRS.gov 1244. Write it down. Then you almost don't pay tax anymore. You can learn to play if you want. The lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things every day. But again, the United States of America Incorporated, they got 50 corps. Oh, you see, the Supreme Court says corporations are a legal person because they have to. And then they got 50 corps called states. Then they got cities. And then they created Chapter 9 bankruptcy in case shit hits the fan. And they bankrupt 11 cities. Come on, have you had an oh shit day before? I think we all have an oh shit day, don't you? But if you would have learned we the people, corporations, a legal person, you could have stopped bringing the pain home a long time ago. And I've been teaching and preaching for 45 years. Where the blank have you been? That's on you. Let's write division of me. Write it down. Let's look at that form one more time. Let's put your name, corporation, division, or subsidiary right there. Let me build you a corporate umbrella of $1 million. Is that okay if we do that for you? Now, what do we do next? We got to quit being stupid. Now, when I got the first, Lamborghini, that was fun as a kid through the corporation. This is one part of the collection. Here's the key. It's worth $1 million, but the payment's $6,800 a month. Well, that kind of sucks. But if I buy it under me and I can't pay the fee, they take it away. Then they report it to the credit bureaus, and then they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. So then I'll have shitty credit, IRS problem, and double shitty credit. Well, that sucks. If I buy it through the corporation, they see my name on the officer's list, and they still pierce the veil and come get me. Well, that would suck too. Kind of like we've been doing for you. Sorry. I invented division process in 85, 86. It's one of the reasons I'm the godfather of credit. Ooh, what happens? I can have what's called the 3-step. See, I invented it for me. Once you write it down, I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and put it over here. You know, when I had my 22,000 payphones, I didn't collect the money, someone else did. When I had my 17 properties, literally had 19 properties at 17 and a half, they said I couldn't get number 20. What am I gonna do? Every time I hear someone say no, I say thank you, and I'll find a damn way anyway. You accept no, that kind of sucks. So I transferred them on divisions. It made sense. So if I have my shopping centers, my properties, and real estate, and all the things that I get to do, we get to play. Here's the corporation. Now I got a problem with one of the entities, division. What am I allowed to do? Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Put the sucker over here. If I can't save it, you know what I get to do? Under the Federal Protection Act public record, I get to bankrupt the hell out of it and throw the sucker away. Your problem is you. Why did you allow yourself to be one? That's a lonely number. It sucks. When you sign a lease, it's division process. When you buy property and you have more than one, you got to realize that to be division process because one of them are going to slip, fall, and sue you and kind of screw you up. That kind of sucks. Did you know it doesn't matter what type of corporation in the beginning, your goal is to get the money, to get the honey. What matters is receiving money SS4, no taxes due to we're profitable. But we'll break it down in level 1 in the setup on Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Now we're going to understand something. Are you winning the lottery or getting a hell of a race today? You know what? Corporation will build itself. If you allow me to be a certified CFO with you, we take one card on the Fair Lending Act. Unlimited under $1,000,000. Let's get 9 sisters. Doesn't that make more sense? I invented daisy chaining. We can play my way because your way, sorry. Now, Mary's nice. Mary came to me after everything was screwed up. What did she do? Well, she's Ivy League education, a VP of Apple, $250,000 a year. Mary wants to start a restaurant. She gives the attorney $10,000 for a retainer, because that's his retainer, because he's all that in a bag of chips. He looks at the lease for 10 years and 3 options. Oh, goody. Then hires a tax attorney for $5,000 retainer. And when she jacked up her car's 98% utilization, she used $98,000. Her score went to shit. She called him up. What did I do wrong? What's her response? They don't know crap. Sorry. All right. I'd like to meet a good attorney and CPA that has the ability to be an entrepreneur. Most of them, sorry, they're practicing law. They haven't got it right yet. Mary screwed up. Her restaurant filed bankruptcy. All right, because when it didn't make it, she guaranteed it too. So the restaurant went bankrupt, so did she. Then she lost her house. Then her husband divorced her. Says, I didn't sign up for that. You know, if Mary would have been smart enough to talk to me before she started the restaurant, she could have been a CFO in a division. She could have had that division screw up and not the corporate in her family. She'd probably still be with the same husband today. Oh, well, why don't you become a certified CFO? Let's play my way, because so far your way didn't get you to million to billion. Let's stop bringing the pain home. Is that okay? If we play my way? Now, I want you to look at your corporation today, if you have one. Check Secretary of State. Check it right online. Your name's right there. You're the founder. You're the officer. You're the incorporator. Oh, goody. You probably use your home address. Sorry, that's called stupid. Why? Because you added yourself to the national mailing list and the robocall list too. You did it to yourself. You shot yourself in the foot. That's kind of dumb. What did you change it to, a mailbox, etc. or something? So right now we're going to put our ducks in a row, because right now when they sue the corp, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep, and that sucks. Why don't you let me create your line of defense for you? So that way you don't bring the pain to the corporate family ever again, because that's kind of dumb. So let's look at that $100 million building. How about the $1 million Lamborghini? How about the $5 million mansion? One of them at least. How about the $1 million race boat? Hey, I got my name on all of them because I obtained it. Why didn't you? What's wrong with you? Are these turned up yet? So you don't want goodies like this until you get to $5 million, okay? So that we can afford to write it off too. I like to make you a corporate millionaire if you allow me to. We could play. Now I can add you to my credit system, and I can show you how I got that mansion as well. We get to play, and we get to make sure we don't bring the pain home. What's your goal today? Now, I want you to write down credit, loan, and money. Write it down. Now, after we learn about checkbook money, leveraging money is when you're making money. Did you know if you take $100,000, put it in a corporate bank account, you reference 3 times 5, they'll give you up to $1.5 million? Oh, you don't have it because you pissed it away? How will we take it off one of the cards I get you? Okay, then what do we get? 1.5 million. Borrow money is not taxable. So your personal credit, we want to balance those accounts. Don't screw up anymore. Then we'll get all the corporate credit we can. Corporation gets a franchise and a division, an apartment complex managed by third party. You know what this does for you? Financial freedom. What's this? What is it? You're going to say it's a $5 bill. It's not. It's a Federal Reserve note. Money does not buy you happiness, but it gets all that crap off your shoulder. Okay, it buys you peace of mind. And that's what your goal is. Then you'll find your happiness. Now, here's the biggest screw up you all did. Sorry to say, you didn't build residual income. Okay, when I was 17, my bills were $1,000. I figured if I had $1,000 a month coming in by itself, and then I can focus on this and that. Then it became 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. It was fun. See, residual income is where you screwed up. Sorry, you should understand that today. So let's understand. All right, how many days are left of this year? How many days? It's less than 40. You understand? Now, I teach and preach 6 days a week, online or in person. Kind of fun. But again, I got this new radio and TV show next year. I want to take some of my coaching people, put it on there so they can tell their story. All right, now flippity doos. When I was doing real estate, it was fun, and then I realized all these people are trying to steal my money. Every buyer, liar, real estate agent, and broker, 40 to 50%, that was crap. It's never been that. And then the contractor with the subcontractors that sat outside Home Depot, all trying to rip me off too? Hell, it sucked. Well, that's how it works. So at 21, I decided to do something different. I want to be the bank. I want to be the money. I want to be the puppet master. That's what I did. So we take an apartment complex and we dissect it into pieces, split deeding it. We can become the bank. You know, the car you sold or the house you sold in the past, you could have sold it and become the bank and had that basically loan for 10 more years or 30 years and accept the money between the difference. Why didn't you decide to become the bank? What's wrong? Assignment of mortgage, assignment of debt, assignment of asset. You could play if you want to. Now, in about 14 states, I was on the phone the other day with the vice president of Bank of America. We're talking about properties and all the different things. You know, in 14 states, you have properties less than 100,000 brand new. Is that okay? So what do? We build residual income, Section 8 or third-party management. You realize every real estate office will manage your properties because they want to lease them out and collect some commission. They want to play too, and they want to play with your money. Oh, you don't have 100,000? Just take it off a card. Oh, by the way, it's only 5,000 down. So when I was talking to him, we were talking about South Florida. Why? Because 68% of properties, they're in trouble. 55,000 in foreclosure. Wow. You know what? The bank has 19,000 properties just there in that section alone that says, if you want it, come get it. But it's up to you. That's called residual income. Wouldn't that be fun? Managed by third party. So why did you go look online for the banks? Every bank has a repo list ready to go. How about HUD? We can play that too. What are we trying to get? Residual income. Oh, HUD, Homes USA, short sale, repo, auction. Whee! Isn't that fun? You see, here's the problem. I'll give you the idea. You're going to do, okay, look good. Then you're going to learn some research and you're going to forget it. You're going to go back to your same stupid routine. Your problem is you, without a goal list, daily list, weekly list, all right, project list. I'm sorry, you're not going to make it. That's just how it works. Mr. Buffett's no different than you. He did it. It's your turn. He's got 100 companies plus his favorite 10. Do you think Mr. Buffett works at American Express or Duracell, Dairy Queen, See's Candy, British Jewelry, Fruit of the Loom? He don't work nowhere. He manages his companies. He has managed the people that manage the companies. Isn't that fun? See, your turn is next. Would you like to be next? That's how they play. Now, I like boring businesses. From when I wrote the book on laundromats and pay phones and had all that fun stuff and basically dry cleaners, and I wanted something necessity. But I want it ran by a third party because I don't want to work there. I don't want a job. Okay? Having a job sucks. All right? Why? Because you're at the mercy of them. If you took 40,000 off of a card, or you pick this one or this one, or you go after my collection of millions of dollars of credits, well, which book should we pick out? It's simple. What do? A 40,000 investment usually gets you investment 3,000 to 10,000 a month. So let's get you thinking differently, my way. All right. How about 100,000 up to 45,000? How about 250 to $500,000? 75,000, 100,000 a month. Do you think everybody who owns a friggin' McDonald's or a Jack in the Box actually works there? I mean, that'd be stupid. So understand, I want you to own it, not run it. Would that be okay? Because when you go to these expos, well, which one do we pick, honey? It's like a deer in the headlight. We're going to buy an existing one. Like the laundromats, my client got 3 for $63,000 a month income. How about the dry cleaner? 30,000 a month. All right, as we play for the laundromat and that. How about a client that got him a Wendy's restaurant? Is that okay? How about a couple gas stations? You see, here's a property for $3 million right now. And you're going to, oh, no, I can't. Stop. They want $3 million. They want 10% down. Use the corporate credit. Whee! Now you got a new loan minus the income. 13,000. You think there's, oh, you're rich. Everybody thinks they're rich is stupid. Rich people don't say they're rich. They just be puppet masters. So here you got 13,000 a month. You're making money. One of those tenants slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up. You lost it all. Duck and cheap. See, you're not done yet. I say you're not done because you want to do it my way. Raise rules. We're going to split deed each unit. You're going to do an assignment of mortgage, and now you're going to create that money, 76,000 a month. You see, you just reverse the liability. Slip and fall, they can sue. Now that you become the bank, you can sue them if they don't pay. Isn't that the right way? Oh, what do you see here? Opportunity. That's what I see. We get to play up, and away. But again, it's up to you. My new venture, one of my projects is Faizuli's Colombian coffees. I want to give Starbucks a run for the money. We're going to do over 100,000 a week and have fun. But again, real estate, franchise, storage units. I don't want you to run a business. I want you to be the boss. I want you to understand, if you want to join my 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, 12 months is sold out. We had one fall out. We had two. Now they actually replaced. And there's one, if they don't send the money today, then I'll have an opening for you if you want the 12 months program. What do we have to create? Goal list, daily list, weekly list, project list. By the way, you're stuck with me every step of the way. I got a team that helps you as well, but then you're stuck with me live. Isn't that fun? I'll have fun with you. You have fun with me too. The goal is residual income. Is that okay? All of a sudden, we basically do a couple things. All classes with me, weekly calls, all right, rapid rescores, put your score up, and away. Then you have 5 things you have to master. I have no choice. Projections, business plan, asking the creditor how you do, daisy chain credit to millions, and then from there, increasing limits every 46 days. We get to play my way. Now, the 3 months program is simple. It's 1,000 down. All right, it's an 8,000 package, no problem. And you make your monthly payments during the time of the coaching. That way, if you don't like me, you can go away, or I can go away too. If you pay in full, I'm going to give you 100,000 of cash credit. Usually costs you $10,000. So that way you get all kinds of goodies and you're stuck with me. Now, if you did the 6 months program, it's still 1,000 down. Then it basically you pay your payments during the 6 months. If you paid in full 15,000, I build you $250,000 of credit, which normally costs you 25,000. Now that one is basically pending whoever sends the first 1,000 and they make their payments in the 12 months right away, good. If you paid in full today, instead of 31,000, it becomes 25,000. You get another discount. But then I get to build you $500,000 of credit, which usually costs you 50,000 bucks. I want the people in my coaching to be on the radio and TV show with me next year. I want them to tell their story. It's kind of fun. Now take a picture, click, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@ridgecredit.com. You can Zelle, a deposit, or the whole thing too. It's up to you. Or you can call the office at 800-254-9506. Use the card. We got to charge you 5%. That's what the bank charges us too. We got to play. Now, your biggest problem is you. Sorry. You see, ever when I was a little boy, 2.5 years old, mommy, daddy, nobody gave a shit about me. All right, I had to get up at 2:25 in the morning. If not, the abuser would get me at 2:30. So ever since then, I wake up at 2:25. I can't sleep past that time. I just wake up, get on my knees, say, thank you, Jesus, another day. My wife always says, stay in bed, relax. All right, I'm ready to go. She doesn't realize I've been fighting all my life, and I can't stop fighting. Your problem? What did you do yesterday to get past go? Same routine. Got to stop that. Every Monday at 12 Pacific Standard Time a.m., there's a brand new list for repos, cars, boats, houses, apartment complex, duplexes. There's a new for probate. How about divorces? How about bankruptcy? How about you sell, supply, and vendor credit? Your goal is your corporation needs $1 million of cash credit, checkbook money, vendor and supply money, up to $1 million. If you're in a coaching program, by the time you turn around, you're probably going to have about a $10 million company. Is that okay if we play my way? From there, what happens is the biggest problem is you. Don't think, just do what I tell you to do, please. Make your money making machine. $100,000 to $1 million. You don't pay a bill up to 90 days. That's OPM. That's Dun & Bradstreet. Whee! Sell on Amazon and eBay. There you go. Don't get goodies like this until you get to 5 million, please. All right, the ultimate goal. Now, I like God's gift, mansions in the harbor, and I always put my name on a lot of goodie things too for marketing reasons. How about race boats? With $1 million, how about yachts? Fun. I always wanted to have a trophy and said, hey, look what I did for me. But then basically what happens is I want you to understand I'm not full of shit. I actually obtained these things. So could you. How about Ray Reynolds University? I like Lamborghinis and buildings and Lamborghinis and more. You got a part of the collection. Helicopters, Lamborghinis and buildings. See, I'm one of these guys that everybody hated in school. I didn't go to high school. At T. Winkle Junior High at 14, they found out again I have an IQ of 203. Total recall. Still right with both hands talking at the same time. I got to Orange Coast College at 14. And you know what I do? I kick the door jam at 10. Then in basketball hoop, every time I hear some idiot say white man can't jump, that's funny. I hold the record for the fastest kick and the highest kick on planet Earth. You ever heard of planet Earth before? I kicked out the lights that night. No matter where you come from, you accomplish your goal. The only thing in your way is you. Simple. Don't hear no, please. People say no, don't know how to say yes because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Understand you get to play. You got 1,000 steps to get to millionaire. Hey, it's in my Millionaires Founders Kit. Simple to do. Draw that diagram again. Banks and grocery stores and Sam's Club and Geico, what did they do? The goal is to stop bringing the pain home. You got it yet so far? Being a certified CFO, reprogramming your brain to millionaire. So I created a blueprint when I was a little boy, 9.5 years old at the Torrance Library. I call it see it, believe it, go get it. Because that's what works. It can work for you too. But again, I need you to write down 5 things. You got your tablet and pen? You ready to begin? See, you're treading water and you're playing it safe. Hey, I don't blame you. Your friends and family ripped you off. You spent thousands of crap didn't work. And you're sitting there going, no, I'm getting older, slower. I'm not as pretty as I used to be. Well, that's true. Here's 5 things to write down now. Write it down. These are must-have. A 750 not care credit first premier. Corporation with 30 divisions, 100,000 to $1 million of cash credit, checkbook money, and supply of inventory. Well, that you can't get it. Sorry, that's your foundation. Now, draw the diagram again. Let's remember your corporation's going to do what I tell it to do. It's going to control division process. I invented in 85, 86. You're going to stop bringing the pain home. You got to put your ducks in a row. And I'm going to repackage you my way. That way I can get you to millionaire. At least that. Would you like billionaire? See, your goal is to understand. I used to incorporate all the rich and famous people before I died in a coma. Lakers, Clippers, Angels, Dodgers, a couple presidents of the United States of America incorporated too. They listen better than most of you. What did you do? You had your kitchen table meeting with your friends and family. Oh, goody. Then you hocked your cards, dropped your score, got stuck, couldn't get any more. You backed yourself and your family in a corner and couldn't run a dilly squat. Then you hocked your house. That's kind of stupid. I don't understand stupid. You understand stupid yet? Your problem is your lack of knowledge. Never bring the pain home. Write down today's date. Project 90 working days. I only show goodies I obtained. All right, so let's understand. In 90 days, it'll be March 4th, 2024. You'll fall down 1,000 friggin' times, win 10. Get used to it. I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. Did you know when I was creating my income, 1,000 plus a month, and you go in again and again? Page 6, paragraph 3. I put in my book, Simple Cash Flow, Free Up Your Time. I know a couple of ding-dongs try to use that too. But here I am in a coma. Well, that sucks. 14.5 years ago, I get to die and they stole my life? What the hell am I going to do? Well, what happened? Simple. My wife tells Ron and all the office and employees at basically One Technology Drive, Google the address. Only 22,000 square feet, a couple buildings out of state too. He's there stealing my books and CDs. My IT guy sells my websites and my phone numbers to a friggin' porn site. Gee, they heard I'm going to be dead, so they're going to steal my shit. Like some of your friends and family do to you. Doesn't that suck? But again, what do? Boo-hoo-hoo. If you want a copy of the Millionaires Founders Kit, 12 book CDs, I sold at the Bonovich 32 years every Wednesday night for $5,000 a set. It's yours for free. As long as you sell over $99 shipping and handling. There you go. Remember, Zell. RW when you sell. So if you're going to start a business or run a business, do yourself a favor. Everybody around you, hold your breath. You don't know if they're going to knock you off the cliff, they're going to catch you, you're going to die. So understand that. Very simple. Me, I get up every day at 2:25. Thank you, Jesus, another day. Then I go look in the mirror. I have one problem. I had a choice as a little boy. I could feel sorry for myself, or I could find a way out of hell. Me, I went and go look in the mirror every day. Do you not find your mirror time? Like I said, get up an hour earlier tomorrow morning. Try it, please, once. And you stare in that mirror after you say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Focus, meditate, me time. You see, your problem is you tell your friends and family you got an idea. You want them to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt you and tell you how to do your own idea. You ever notice they're talking out their butts? They haven't done crap for themselves. They're going to tell you what to do. And some of you are dumb enough to listen to them cloud your direction. That stops today. Basically, RayReynoldsUniversity.com. We're going to play my way. July 4th, 2009, one of my yachts in the backyard. Wife wants to take out a group of people. Next day I get to die. It sucks. But I hear what's going on in the room. Tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. My wife is stealing. No! Nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. They're going to rip out my heart and take it away. Lucky they didn't see my driver's license had a little pink dot on it. Ah! You know what? Jesus said, stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. My wife was falling apart. You see, I had to move 24 times till I'm 11.5 years old, living with all the shitty people, using, abusing. I got shot twice, not 6 times. So the reality is then I got to die, come back and help you. See, I'm truly one of God's examples if you pay attention today. I got a book coming out this year too. Jesus is not a drive-through. He's not. I watch these idiots drive to church like mad people. Then they go to church, pray Jesus. Then they go back in the car and drive like idiots again. Do you know being a Christian is the hardest thing in this world to do? But again, being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. Most people have a hard time with that too. So I got a bunch of books, like 39, I'm ready to go. I got this one called Bite Your Tongue, Live Longer. I wrote it for men to learn when they say something to a woman to shut up because they're tape recorders. But now I had to add another section and chapter for my wife and my daughter. They got to bite their tongue, love longer too. See, brain gets going too fast. Fight the monster within. How about bullshit and pay your bills? How about fight through the pain? How about I have the one for $1 million of corporate credit? See, we get to play my way. I think you're stuck. I like to get you past go. Let's show you some real Lamborghinis, some Duffys, all my name on them, a $5 million mansion, and how white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis, race boats in the backyard, my name on it too, helicopter, U-Dog, yachts, and Ferraris. I call it race rules. Didn't you get all these goodies too? But again, what did I create? My blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. That's what you need, but that's up to you. Now, I'm sorry to say, credit repair is a fraud. Do you know the Federal Trade says they can't collect money up front? But you see all these on TikTok and this, oh, you want your credit repaired? Here's fair credit. It's like, stop the bullshit. If you're guilty, you're guilty. These people are crooks. Federal Trade Commission says it every day. Very simple. Can't collect fees up front. How about the Credit Repair Organization Act? There's 12 acts. All right, and I'll take on any of them, knowledge to knowledge. I'd love to embarrass the hell out of them. All their bull crap. Simple. All you have to do is write down section 611. Write it down. Google it. It'll tell you what you need to do. See, you can't be a crook. What are they going to remove? Something that's an open collection account? Come on. If you owe a debt, you cannot be a crook. You got to man up and woman up and negotiate the damn debt. 5 ways to kill the debt. TRW, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, the report's wrong. What did I draw for them years ago with Yarborough? Balancing the debt. You realize all dashboards say this now. Good, no, fair, or hell no. What do we get to do? These cards will make sure your score never drops. Isn't it about time you maintain a 750 the rest of your life? You see, negotiate open collection account. All right, all cards are 21% rule. You do a wrapper refresh that I invented 39 years ago with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarborough. I call it the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, I don't want you to do anything stupid ever again. But again, here's your first 25 steps today. Understand Intuit bought Credit Karma December 3rd, 2020. And Credit Karma was indicted 3 times, okay? It's not like that LifeLock bull crap on TV. Their last indictment for LifeLock was $100 million. How many people stupid enough to pay them? I don't get stupid. Do you understand stupid? There's no fun of them to help you. That kind of sucks too. They just want you to money and click, click, click. But I'd like to do something different for you. How about if I analyze your credit personally? Personally. How about I show you exactly what you need to do on your part to get a 750 in 90 days? How about if I call your case number live on one of my 10 classes on Saturday live at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time? So then you hear from me, the horse's mouth for the horse's you know what. What needs to be done? Here's that SS5 you didn't pay attention to. Neither did mommy. So understand that's basically name to be shown on card, full name at birth other than above. So the SS5 form equals an SSN in 1040. We look at the card in your personal wallet today. It says do not laminate, don't carry with you, and don't use for ID purposes. Hell, it's not even your card. It belongs to administration, not you. So your SSN is an SS5 form to get the 1040 tax return. That's how it's planned. You got your first paycheck years ago from that first job, right? And what happened? Where's my money? Half of it's missing. What did you do? You went and said, where's my money? They said, IRS gets your cut. You get the leftover. See, we're a ducks and sheep if we don't learn to play and look behind the damn curtain, which you didn't do. That's on you. And what do we get to do? IRS.gov, 1244. And what do we get to do? Almost never pay tax anymore. Learn to play my way. There's that SS5 again. Wow. Why don't we compare it to the SS4? Would that be okay? We did this again. All right, line 1, legal name of entity or individual person. See, your problem is your lack of knowledge how to play. And do you know that form has 26 ways to play the game? Hey, I told it to Ted Turner when I was 9.5 years old. You see, it says banking and credit purposes, 1 per entity. You didn't give yourself a second chance. I don't understand that. So here's 4 things Ray's rules allow you to do on a corporation. You buffer tax, no tax is due till you're profitable. Corporate credit, a friggin' write-off. That's how you're going to get the money to finance your business because you're not winning the lottery and getting a big enough raise. Cards fleet price, hotel free buffet. Divisions are your line of defense I invented. That's why I teach and preach it. Line of defense, cheap, multiple functions, bought wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and we separate liability. Hey, tenants slip, fall, and sue and screw people up every day. People are looking for their free ride. Don't you get that? The division gives you the line of defense. I build you a corporate umbrella. And the only thing you're allowed to screw up ever again is a division. Never your family, never the corp. Now, I'm going to guarantee what I say I do, as long as you're part of the program and you follow through, go to class, and you don't fall in your what? Simple to do. Do not jack up cards. Do not apply. Don't crash your wrapper rescore. If you do, I got to charge you a fee. I'll close your case. Sorry, that's just the way it works. If you got an open collection account, negotiate that thing. There's 5 ways to kill a debt. You got an IRS problem? Hell, they got a form for that too. We got to repackage you the right way. So let's understand, here's a 750. If you want one, just let me know, because all we got to do is basically analyze the credit today, add wrapper rescore, push your score up, up, and away. This one we did in 96 points in 3 days. Would you like me to try to do that for you too? But again, here's how it works. So a wrapper rescore, we rebuild the credit with you, for you. You go to class Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, or all the above. All right, so our goal is a 750. Now, we normally going to charge you $999 to play with me for 90 days. I'm going to give you a card for $1,000. I want you to reimburse yourself. Is that okay? During a broadcast, I discount half price, $499. Card becomes $500. There you go. So that way you maintain a 750 forever. And you're going to understand, if you want corporation, and let's say checkbook money, that's when the bank gives you up to $150,000, but you have to have a 2-year corporation. So if you want one of those, let's give you profit and nonprofit simultaneously. Let's understand, you got cards, 0 liability. You got Google wanting to give you $10,000 a month, and you can understand that nonprofit's doing 5 times than a McDonald's does if you play it the right way. Starter package, rebuild, wrapper, rescore. I'll hand you articles off the tax ID for free. You pay a little filing fee. I've been doing that for 45 years. Set up in level 1 Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with me live. Isn't that fun? You're going to pay $999. Why? Because that's what the average person wastes in a month. I'm going to give you $5,000 in credit back. I'm going to give you 5 times your investment. $24.99, you get $25,000, 5 times back. We analyze, we add history, and pop credit right away. Isn't that fun? We're going to understand what it needs to be done. If you want those bonuses in profit and nonprofit, you pay your filing fee. You have to Zelle now. Or you can call the office at 800-254-9506 and be assigned a specialist. You see, your biggest problem is still you. Why? They sell the mailing lists and basically the voting list 412 times a year. That's how you got on the robocall list too. You got a cable bill, you have a corporation. Why don't you call 888-567-8688, opt out 5 years or a lifetime, get off the damn list. But that's up to you to make the phone call. Phone number's right in front of you too. You got to play my way. Now I need you to understand from now on, you're going to plan the problem. You're going to have a backup for a backup. You didn't plan the problem in the past. You allowed a friend and family member to rip you off. And on top of that, you spent thousands of crap that didn't work. If you look at safety credit, sticky behind the card, limit, 25% maintained, never past 29%. Any idiot that tells you 1 to 5% is stupid. You won't get more credit. I saw that on TikTok the other day. That's just called stupid. I don't like stupid. You have to build your line of defense. Here's 100,000. So let's understand how to play my way. Now, all dashboards, because the way I designed it years ago now, caught up with what I taught then too. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. You see, I want you to balance your debt. I want you to knock off what you've been doing because you were taught wrong. You don't jack up these again. That's not allowed. Raise rules. You're going to find out these 2 cards don't fluctuate. They even have a paid overtime limit up to $1 million. So long as you maintain your payment, your score never goes below a 750 ever again. That's why we got to teach the kids in school not to make the same stupid mistake you did. So let's maintain 750 forever. Is that okay? Now you lose your job, have an emergency. What do you do now? You run out of time, you run out of money, and then you go feel sorry for yourself and jack up your cards in 42 days. That's kind of dumb. Let's say you need $5,000 today. Now. Ask your friends, your family, the bank. They all say no because you said you need it. Do you know the average person wastes $50 every other day on crap? This is a $5,000 card. The payment's $50 a month. Now, if you waste $150 a week, that's $600 a month. Why don't we take $50,000 on a corporate credit card? All right, why not? Because what it is borrow money is not taxable. Even during a pandemic, you can buy 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through using some common sense. Oh, there's White Man Can Jump. Nixon took the gold standard out. Can you write down raise rules? And then I want you to write down from now on, the only thing you're allowed to screw up is a division. Never the corp in your family. Because that was called dumb, sorry to say. I want you to have your cake and eat it too. Is that okay? We do it Ray's way. Raise rules. Okay. All right, step 7. All right, become a certified CFO. Never bring the pain home. See, you get to play with me. So there I am, dead in a coma. That sucks. Here's my address at the time. Once you Google it, find I'm telling you the truth. From there, I got to die. But the coma before that, at 5.5, I was crippled for life. Jesus said, get up. I got up. The last one, I got to die and come back and help you. See, the devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back. But God's delays aren't God's denials. So I'd like to repackage you my way like Humpty Dumpty. Would that be okay if I did it my way? So a corporation is a legal person that may sue or be sued, and the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things every day. Simple. This is pathetic. I lost my job. I got 2 kids to feed. Get off your assets and man up. Go to the church, get some food. Go drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, have a damn garage sale. Hey, I don't feel sorry for this. I mean, I was eating out of a freaking trash can, being used to abused as kids. Don't give me this crap. I was worth millions and billions in a freaking coma. And they stole all my shit. So what am I going to do? Go home and get boohoo like that? Hell no. Give me a break. I sold my wedding ring. I sold my Rolex, my necklace, my bracelet. I had 12 garage sales in Huntington Beach. I got cited 3 times. Within 6 weeks, I built a friggin' $1 million of credit. Why would anybody stay down? It makes no damn sense to me. It's time to fight for what you want. A division is your line of defense. The only thing you can make sure to get screwed up anymore, not the corporate, not your family. You said you wanted to basically protect your family, correct? But that's up to you. If you allow me to get to tax ID, I get to build credit reports of Spear and Chandra and Equifax. Then I get to get cash credit. I lined you up for some checkbook money. Wouldn't that be fun? You see, that's how you get millions of dollars of credit through the division process. Look in my book called Buckets of Money. You see, look at your corp today. Find your name, find your address. Hopefully it's not the home. Because right now when they sue that corp, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep, and that sucks. I like to build your line of defense if you allow me to. Now, I invented daisy chaining of credit. Okay, that means we get 1 card, and we're going to get 9 more. Is that okay if we do that? There you go. Let's get $1 million off 1 damn card. How about we get some checkbook money per division? It's simple to do. All you got to do is learn to play with me. Corporation and division. Okay. So 2,000 of history. Added to that, no problem. I build it for the tax ID. I build the credit reports for you too. So let's understand. Each division at the office is literally, all right, $499. And that's what we do. Okay. Now, if you're a current client today, only if you're a current client, okay, this means that I will do, all right, 18 divisions today for $9.99 for you. Why? Because I want them aged. I want them set up now. I'm impatient as can be. So the reality is you get to play with me today. You're not a client, you get 3 for $14.97. It's a zow, now. The offer goes away when I'm done talking. It was in about 15 minutes. You better do it now. You know what's called the office at 800-254-9506. So I like goodies. You see, I was motivated when I was being used and abused and beat, eating out of a fucking trash can. I didn't like it. So I didn't want to feel sorry for myself. I wanted it out of hell. Every magazine, everything I could memorize. I wanted it out of hell so bad. I like goodies. You like goodies? Ride with Neil Diamond a couple of times was fun in the love ride. We get to play. Don't get these till you get $5 million. So let's get you $1 million of credit cards, okay? How about we get you $5 million of checkbook money? And you play my way. Let's rebuild you here so you never screw up again. And let's build the corporate and the divisions. Now, the ink card, the spark card. Let's look at the green spark. The unlimited is up to 100,000. Then they have 2, it's 30,000. That's 160. What if we got 160 times 9? Oh, let's go get the B of A times 9. How about the Wells Fargo times 9? How about we get the ink times 9? How about gold times 9? That's up to 5 million just on 5 damn cards. I only like 10 cards. The rest of them I think suck. Now let's understand. Let's get some checkbook money. That means the bank will give you up to 150, literally on art, no guarantee, up to 150, as long as you have a 2-year corporation or a division. Now understand, these are the ones that I like. These are my 5 favorite ones. There's other ones too, but I call that checkbook money. You know you can do that up to $5.4 million. So that you can finance the business of your dreams and let someone else run it for you, because that's basically residual income. We play, you know, during my classes on Saturday from 6 to 5 o'clock, I got specialty classes at 8:30 in the morning too, all live. Now what you're going to do, and I'm going to tell you what to do. As we build the credit up and away, you're going to use that borrowed money to buy your lifetime income. You're going to do it my way. If you don't, you'll live with your kids when you retire. And I don't think that was your plan. So we get our cake and eat it too, raise rules, all right, become a certified CFO, and never bring the pain home. Is that okay? Now, let's pretend today you won the lottery. You got $1 million check. Oh, goody for you. Then you go put it in your personal account. Sorry, that's stupid. See, 98% of people win the lottery within 3 to 6 years screw it all up. All right, a couple even kill themselves. It's like ridiculous. Sorry, God rest their soul. If you won the lottery, $1 million check today, all right, you're going to be calling me. You see, I don't want you putting your personal account. That would be stupid. You're going to have a division of you tied to the corporate bank account. You're going to sit down with Mr. Banker, and I'm going to tell Mr. Banker what to do for you. We're going to reference 3 times 5 and turn it to 15 million. We're going to use borrowed money to invest residual income and pay it back as borrowed money. And there's no damn tax. You see, your problem is you. But again, you take that 15 million, you pay all the bills first. You have to pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, seems like there's no tax. That's how rich and famous people seem to do it too. So we look at the United States of America. 50 corps called states, states called cities, and they create a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. Then they could bankrupt the debt while they're staying in front of you. Did you know you could have did the same thing with no intent to do fraud? Your problem is your lack of knowledge. Now let's look at bankruptcy today. Because why? You're going to have an oh shit day. Is it personal, SSN, or SS4? We all have oh shit days. Sorry, it's just the way life is. Because when you get through some problems, oh shit, we all have that. So the goal is to learn to play. So now understand how to get that $5 million mansion as well as 2. What do we get to do? If you want $1 million of credit, you got to go to class, don't follow you up, and you get to play and do it my way. Beat your dad, run your race. Let me rebuild your life my way, please. But that's up to you. I want to get you past go. I think you're stuck. All right, I like the mansions in the harbor and all the other 5 islands too. I like the race boats that say my name on it to prove I did it, and the Lamborghinis and the buildings and the yachts too. Well, what do you do when you got everything? You got a choice. You can basically be bored, or you can help people. I just wanted to help people. It's fun because I like telling people what to do. Isn't that fun? Now, raise rules. Your driver's license should say P.O. Box, mail, and address. More privacy. Now, let's look at your car today. You went to the dealership. You let them sweat you for 3 to 5 hours, up to 9 1/4. You lost $20,000. They treat you like a duck and a sheep. You put up with that. Sorry, that's not how you buy a car. A car is, all right, fleet price tax ID division, like that one there, under a division process. We play my way. Oh, you buy a car and a house? Oh, goody. You put 2 people on the loan? No. Can you imagine? Silly people put 2 people on the loan. They lose the house and the car, and then they get shitty credit, and they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C, and then they get double shitty credit. Your next house will be bought through a trust. You're going to do it my way because having shitty credit sucks. So we're going to plan the problem. Every registered owner from now on, you're going to change it to a division. In case there's a bumpity bump, they can't take everything you got. We're going to play and plan the problem. And we're going to say every property is a division of a corporation. Simple. I mean, which one is going to slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Your house payment offsets your taxes. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion and double trillion. Why would they pay tax? They're playing the game. They're doing what they're allowed to do. He bought Twitter in front of everybody in a line of credits, and those 2 banks are pissed off at him. I think he's twirly-dee, twirly-dumb. I don't think he's as smart as he thinks he is, but all the people around, he hires smart people. At least he does that. But X marks the spot. Who screws up Twitter, the #1 dashboard and platform out there, and fucks it up? It's just called stupid. The banks should take him outside and kick his ass. I would. It's simple. But he's got a spaceship. So do the other 2 guys, got spaceships too. But you know what you could do? You could join the club, and you can learn to play and win the battle too, if you play. But it's up to you. Run your life through a corporation or conjunction. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Simple. You get a paycheck. They took the tax. You got the leftover. And then you're paying what? The car payment, gas, registration, insurance? You got to be yelling no right now because that's called dumb. Why don't you drive a company car like I do? Step 17. Why did you go to irs.gov today and get an SS4 form and find out it says banking and credit purposes, which you didn't pay attention to? Your problem is still you. You never had to be a duck or a sheep. You decided to follow silly people. That's what you did. So, mama, ever since Nixon took the gold standard out in 71, every woman's handed an SS5 form for the baby. That's the SSN. Oh! Baby's going to go home and take a poop and a nap and get some milk. I mean, come on. Like they really need that right away? Oh, well. That's where they had the mama backed in the corner. She got no choice. If she don't sign that form, baby can't go out of the hospital. Neither can mama. Did you know we're bonded up to $35 million apiece? You see what happens today. You buy a house. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. You have a house that's not in a trust. Isn't that called stupid? They sue you, they take it away, you die stuck in the probate. Your family got diddly squat. Oh, well, let's look at hiring the contractor. The contractor, when you fix up properties, hiring the subcontractors that stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. But you know when they slip and fall and cut corners, they're going to sue you and take everything you got too. But my way, they get diddly squat. I like diddly squat, don't you? Once you look at your irrevocable trust today, step 19. Let's play some more, 6 more to go. We get to play today with me. If you're a crook, you don't file tax returns, you can't play peekaboo with IRS making a mess. Wesley Snipes went to prison for 3 years, $5 million, ruined his whole career, being stupid, listening to those Beverly Hills attorneys and CPAs. Talk about stupid. But again, if you understand IRS rules, no peekaboo, what do you get to do? Simple. All right. They have a formula to take care of that too. Step 20. Now, if you want to buy at wholesale price and be an OPM, save up to 70%. Don't pay a bill up to 90 days and leverage money from escrow into 15 million. Borrow money is not taxable, and you build your line of defense. By the way, that's called step 21. Blackjack, looks like you get to win. My way. Again, we gotta have fun. So understand, first time in my life I really felt on top of the world. I felt so proud of myself. I got a building with 22,000 feet, Irvine Spectrum, One Technology Drive, locations in other states. My info commercial, I'm the #1 on TV and going having fun, building million and billionaires. But God let me go in a coma. I never told my story because it was nobody's damn business. But again, I get to go in a coma and they steal my shit. That sucks. So what am I going to do? Go home and boo like most of you? Hell no. I got no family. I got nobody asked for help. It's God and me. I created what? I went in and got my blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. I took out my 5 closet divisions every one of you need, and then I build $1 million of credit. What's wrong with you? Your problem is you don't know how to play. I'm sorry you brought the pain home, but that makes no sense. I've been teaching and preaching for 45 years. 1,000 steps to millionaire, simple to do. I like silly businesses like payphone, laundromats, I wrote the book on that, and dry cleaners too. Why don't we play? Why don't we get you $40,000 and put it down in a little escrow, maintain the payment, and let's get a business ran by a third party, maybe a dry cleaner. All right, silly thing like that. How about we basically get 3 to 10,000 a month to start with? How about 100,000 down, up to 45,000? How about 250 to $100 million or $500,000? Let's go get something like a Wendy's or a Taco Bell, ran by third party. But it's up to you. I like boring businesses. So without a list, I don't think you're going to make it. I think you need a list and someone to push you and pull you up the hill. Well, that's what I do with people in coaching. Goal lists, daily lists, weekly lists, and project lists. There's the goal. If you want residual income, I can help you do that too. But again, you have to master 5 things. Go to all classes, weekly, calls, rapper, rescore. All right, and then you have to learn about projections, daisy chaining of credit, and these things too, and creating limits to go up, and away. Now, if you want, the 3 months coaching is $1,000 down for 3 months with me, and we get to play my way. If you paid in full, it's $8,000. You can make payments during the coaching process. Very simple. And if you paid in full, I'm going to hand you $100,000 of credit. If you wanted the 6 months program, you put $1,000 down. You maintain your payments during the 6 months. You pay in full, it's $15,000. Then I build you $250,000 of cash credit. Now, there's only one and it's pending. Whoever sends the money today, right away, they get me for a year. Isn't that fun? $1,000 down, 12 months payments, no problem. You maintain your payments during the 12 months. It's $31,000 in payments. You pay in full at $25,000, you get an extra discount, and then basically if you pay in full, I build you $500,000 credit to that too. This is up to you. Take a picture, Zell. It's all you got to do. Call the office right away. Now, a corporation's great, but if it gets sued, they sue you. I don't like that. Division's your line of defense. The only thing you're willing to sacrifice is the division, not the corp and your family anymore. All right, billions and billions in buckets of money book. Every division, $2,000 of history added, tax ID, Very simple today. As we play this game, you can do 3 for $14.97, and it's a Zell, now. From there, you can always call the office at 800-254-9506. And today, there's a special for clients for more divisions too. Call right away. Now, what are you willing to lose? I mean, let's be honest. At the end of the day, most of you screwed up the credit and you don't know what you're doing. There's all these silly people doing this and that. If you don't get coaching, someone holding your hand every step of the way, I'm sorry, you're not going to accomplish the goal. If you could have, you would have did it already. Now, I finally got a family, got a wife, 6 kids, 10 grandkids. I'm not willing to sacrifice them. Corporation, I'm not stupid enough to do liability to the corp because they see that would sue me. Division process is what I created for myself. That way, everybody gets checkmate. Step 23, simple to do. I like goodies. You like goodies, yeah? And I like putting Ray Reynolds University on the doors and the wings. Wee, let's fly. Wee, I love Lamborghinis, my favorite car. From their thing to be the impossible. Ray's rules. Let's get everybody to millionaires. So they can be one of that 1%er and change it to 99 percenters, corps and divisions. And let's train you to be a certified CFO. Wouldn't that make more sense? So I want to change the world. So if you have joint credit, just in the way, get rid of it. You buy a house, it's escrow, close, homestead, trust. Simple. In the future, you buy the house through the trust. Corporations are free in all 50 states. You pay a filing fee. Then you get your divisions for real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. Raise rules. I always give bonus cash credit to take away your excuses. And then you finance the business up and away. And that's the ultimate goal. And I'm only the one on planet Earth that does this anyway. We play my way. Now, if all you want basically is a 750 score, okay, there was step 24. All you got to do is let me rebuild you, analyze the credit, all right, rapid rescore, and then you get it in a program, rapid rescore, go to class, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, whatever you need to do. The focus is a 750. As we do this, we give you $1,000 card back when we charge you $9.99. If you did it while I'm broadcasting, it's $4.99. The card becomes $500. Simple. Then you maintain a 750 the rest of your life because you never need to screw up in the first place. Next thing is I like to give you profit, non-profit simultaneously, but you do pay your filing fee. Starter package, rebuild credit, rapid score. Articles says tax ID are free. If you don't have them already, if you do, I'll build what you got. Set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. How about for $9.99 and give you $5,000 in credit back? $24.99 and give you $25,000 in credit. Then we analyze that history and start popping credit as soon as possible. See, that way it takes away your excuses. And if you want the bonuses today, use Zell now, or you call the office right away, 800-254-9506. You refer people, I'll build more credit. You want 10%, I'll give you that too. As long as that person says your name when they sign up. If not, they blew it for you. That's why I give you my email address too. Very simple. Remember, corporation, all right, well, we're going to play banks, file bankruptcy on locations and write off on their taxes. All right, Sam's Club, Geico, and cities. Your problem with your lack of knowledge, you keep bringing the pain home. So what do we get to do? Stop bringing the pain home, be a certified CFO, and reprogram our brain to millionaire status and look behind the curtain. The way you're supposed to do it to stop bringing the pain home. Stay safe, stay strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. The ultimate goal at the end of the day. You got choices today, ladies and gentlemen. They're up to you. It's not going to be easy. And if you want to reach what you want to reach, it's very simple. You have 5 years. And if you want to help you every step of the way. Zell, and they offer, and they offer to board. It's very simple. Do our best. God does the